VR problems. There's two of them, and I'm going to talk about them today. And they actually kind of loosely connected to each other. So let's get on with it. I'm not a developer, but having used the Oculus Rift in the past, and it was DK1 and DK2, and seeing the trailer for upcoming launch games, launch window games even, for all VR platforms, I'm beginning to notice something, and I don't think anyone else is noticing either. Most of these games, you either play in a game where the character is standing still or sitting down. Standing still or sitting down. And the problem I think developers are going to have is a problem that people aren't really realizing. The control method for VR in first person is going to have to vastly change because of how you view things in game. Because if you've got a controller near you, put it in your hand. If you're walking forward in a first person game, you push forward on the left stick, you want to turn left, you begin to push left on the right analog stick. With VR, your head kind of replaces the right analog stick. The problem there is that if you want to begin to turn left in a game and you look left, do you have to continuously keep your head left to just turn in a circle? Because that'll just make your neck hurt after a while, and it just won't make sense for like first person games. So they have to come up with some sort of new system. That's why some of these games, or a lot of them, you're sitting still, or you're in something sitting down. Like look at Eve Valkyrie, looks fantastic, but you're sitting down. The camera problem isn't an issue, but people really need to temper their expectations when it comes to these games, because I've seen people honestly believe that within the first year even, that they're going to get AAA like games like Skyrim and The Witcher, whatnot, Fallout, in VR. It's not going to happen. You're going to get games where you're bouncing objects on stuff. You're going to get games where you're sitting in a raft. You're going to get games where you're sitting in a spaceship, but you're not going to get games where you're walking around exploring areas until they solve the method, and they may do, but it could take time. And people shouldn't be willing to spend $400, $600, $800 or more on a device that won't do what they think it will. People really need to keep their expectations in check. And there's another problem. The tether. That could be an issue. And the thing is, eventually they could make it wireless, but when you put wireless into the mix, you get more lag. You get more motion sickness. So they have to make a compromise. Do they find a way to fix the control method for first person and remove the tether and the lag? Or do all games for VR require you to just be sitting still or standing up? Think about it. You're not going to be getting these Skyrim games. I'm out.